Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Clarizz. If this is your first time here, always love to invite you to subscribe to my channel because we do DIY projects, motherhood, and a lot of lifestyle videos right here every single week. Wanted to quickly share with y'all this video because about a week and a half ago, baby girl had her very first birthday. I think that week, I cried like 2 times. I wanted to share with you all our DIY cake. In particular, I wanted to share a DIY ruffle cake. It is absolutely so pretty with all these nice texture and layers. This is gonna be a super quick video and a quick tutorial, and I hope that you enjoy it. All about saving the money, so we used a faux cake. This is a foam cake. This is 2 6 inches on top of one another. And we have already covered that with some white fondant. Because this is a faux cake and I want it to harden, I am gonna be using gum paste, but you can also use fondant. It will just crust over time. Here are a couple different uses of the two. If you are going to be using a faux cake, I suggest you use gum paste. And this you can simply buy a tub from Amazon. When you do use it for the first time, it's quite hard, so you need to knead it just like this and make it pliable so that it's soft and nice to work with. This may take some time and also a lot of hand work, but trust me, it's totally worth it in the end. Now you want to go ahead and use a rolling pin and just try to make that as thin as possible. Make sure you're spreading it up and down and also left to right, so you're spreading the gum paste in all the ways. You can use some cornstarch if your gum paste is sticking to your working area. And this cloth to spread it is just from the dollar store. So our gum paste is getting pretty thin, but we can actually get this even thinner. Once you're satisfied and it's ready, you can go ahead and take a circular cookie cutter, and this size is about 2.5 inches to 3 inches. You don't want to do any bigger than that because your ruffles are just gonna become super big. Once you can't do any more circles, take off the extra gum paste and put it back in the bag and make sure that that's sealed properly so it doesn't harden. So to make the ruffle effect, take one circle and you want to fold it in half and then try and make an S out of that. So again, fold it in half and then make an S shape. To put this on the cake, we're going to be using an edible glue, and you can use water, but I suggest using the glue because it's a lot better and it's much easier to put on. Once you're done your first batch of ruffles, you can go ahead and put a little bit of the glue on the cake. Then go ahead and take all of the ruffle pieces that you have made and put that on. We're using this cake ball tool and we're literally kind of spreading the ruffles just a little bit more wider. My mom actually started these ruffles, and then when I took over, I told her that it might look a little better if we spread them a little bigger. And so that's why in this cake you can see that it's a little bit tighter on the bottom, and then on the top the ruffles are spread a little bit more further apart. And that's really all there is to it, to this ruffle cake. It's pretty easy, but it is time consuming. But the end result is absolutely gorgeous. We ended up putting a edible 4-inch cake on top of this layer, and then my mom made a beautiful cake topper for Tally, and it was so gorgeous. I'm so in love with this cake. And that's really all there is to make your cake super pretty like that one. I told you it was going to be a super short one. Hopefully you learned some tips and tricks to make that pretty cake of yours. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'd also love to hear from all of you in the comments down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!